Hey guys, my name is Morgan. This is going to be my first ever YouTube video, my YouTube channel debut, and I decided to start it all off with my curly hair routine. So my wash and go changes all the time based off of what I have in my cabinet and how much time I have and how lazy I am. So what I did today, the products I used, they're not all my favorite. Some of them are, but just because it's the holiday season, I haven't been spending much money on myself, so I just kind of did my hair with whatever I had in the closet. And my hair is very thick, very frizzy. I should have videotaped before I did my hair so you could have seen it. But, so yeah, I just basically used whatever I had in my cabinet to achieve these defined, shiny, actually really good curls. It's about 30% dry. My roots dry slower than everything else, kind of expected. But the difference wouldn't really be too much. So it's pretty good, I would say myself. So if you'd like to see how I got my curly hair controlled and lovely, just keep watching. Alright guys, so I've already done most of my head at this point, so I'm just going to try to section off this front part of my hair so I can focus on the crown of my head, which is the driest and the frizziest of all. So first I do my RenPure Coconut Whipped Cream Leave-In Conditioner. I use a lot. I use a lot because it's a really lightweight leave-in conditioner, and my hair is so thick and coarse that I need a lot of leave-in to get that moisture in there. So if you have finer, thinner hair, definitely modify the amount and use less, whatever feels best for your hair. But for me, I use a lot just for that one reason. And I know I should start off at my ends and work my way up, but I always forget to. So don't be like me. Avoid this little rat's nest and start at your ends and work your way up with the leave-in conditioner. And I use this rake and smooth method here. I rake in and I smooth in the leave-in conditioner all throughout. I make sure every strand is coated. I keep doing it until I feel like there's a certain slip. I look like a slimy feeling almost. Smooth feeling maybe, I don't know. But if I feel any roughness or frizziness in there, I just keep on raking until I feel like all the little hairs are coated and loved. So next is the Shea Moisture Strength and Grow Styling Lotion. This stuff is kind of thicker, so if you, like I said, if you have thinner hair, you're gonna want to use a little less of this. But for me, I love this stuff. It really coats on. It really makes me feel like I have given my hair the things it needs to be loved. Oh, next is the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie, which is the staple must-have of most curly girls. So those last two products I kind of just put in there. Since the leave-in conditioner is really evenly distributed, I just put the last two products in, and then this step is essential for me. Since my hair is so thick, I need to section off my sections into smaller little bits and rake and smooth until I feel that slimy feeling. If I don't do this, the insides of my parts and my sections don't get all the product that the borders or outer parts of the sections do. So doing this really eliminates a lot of frizz for me. It's very essential. A lot of people then add a crunch or a shake after this smoothing. For me, I don't, because my hair just so easily gets frizzy that the crunch or the shake automatically kind of cancels out the smoothing that I just did on the head. So I don't do that, but if you feel like your hair needs a little bit of scrunched, a little help to get that curl, go ahead and do that little shake or do that scrunch at the end of the smooth to make sure you get it. But for me, I just don't really need to. That's why I omit that. So I'm doing the same things here that I did in the last section. I spend a little bit more time raking the last two products in, though, just because it's the front part of my head, it's the part of my hair that everyone sees, it gets in pictures, it gets tossed up the most. So I really make sure to rake and smooth every product in, so I eliminate that. Here we have the result of me starting at my roots and not my ends. Like I said, don't be like me, guys. Don't be like me. So you'll notice that I don't really part my hair when I put the product in. I tend to do like a left part, but I don't part my hair because at the end of all this, I don't either do the pick, I don't fluff it, I don't flip it, I don't do anything with it after I put all my product in or after it's dried. So by putting it back as opposed to parting it first, by the time it dries, if I do decide to part my hair, I get that volume that most people achieve with the pick or the fluff or the scrunch. So since I didn't do that, I pull it back and then I part it after it's dried, and then I get that little bit of volume. I also don't do the pick and all that stuff because it just makes my hair really frizzy. My hair's already big, thick, and curly enough for the volume, and I get more wear out of it if I don't mess with it right after. If I let it be, I get more days in the end of it. So as you can see, I'm raking and smoothing and then just pulling it back as opposed to parting it any which way. And then when it dries, it'll do its own thing. The little parts in here are always so frizzy. It's really hard for me to get them to clump the way I like them to. That's why I use my fingers instead of a Denman brush, just because the Denman brush doesn't seem to give me the clumping that I need for most of my hair. Alright, so here we go. So it looks like all drenched and wet. So yeah, a little turn around for you. We don't touch it after this. We don't do anything after this. Just leave it. I don't really use the what's it called? The diffuser. So I just let it air dry. At this point, I am about 50% dry. My roots are probably the wettest, just like when in my first little section of the video. Hey there. So I just kind of let it air dry as it goes. Here we are about 3 hours out, and a little length check to see any shrinkage. Everything looks good to me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys soon on my channel. Bye.